Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Another exciting one today. Now, I've done a video of this a few weeks ago, but I feel like with Eddie Howe being the Newcastle United manager now, it's a better time to call with this video because we know what tactics he plays, we know the style of football he wants, and yeah, with all the potential signings in January, I mean, we'll go for the realistic ones today. I mean, we'll see which ones come true in real life, but anyway guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you get down and subscribe, smash a like, enjoy, appreciate the support as always. We are just about to hit 14,000 subscribers, so thank you so much again. Gutierrez has just retired today, by the way, 38 years old, absolute legend. God bless that man. Hopefully one day we'll give him a tribute match or we give him a role at the club because we treat him awfully and he deserved better than what we did to him. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. In my personal opinion, Newcastle United need to go for centre midfielders first. We don't control games, we don't hold possession, and it allows opposition to create more space in the ball and equals more chances, which of course puts more pressure on the defence. But yeah, centre midfielders I would go for first. The first one I would look for instantly is Donny van der Beek. Class football player. That man is just, he doesn't get any time of day at Manchester United. It's incredible. I mean, this guy is better than likes of Fred. I mean, why is he not playing? I don't understand that one, but I think he will 100% leave in January. He needs football somewhere and he needs to be cared for. This guy is a top level player. He was in a Champions League semi-final a couple of years ago at Ajax. I mean, he's still one of the best in the game, and I feel like Newcastle United, we want to be sort of that club that people want to be scared of. I feel like that's a huge sign to go for. We should at least try to get him. Speaking of Manchester United midfielders, Jesse Lingard, I think, will also leave in January. I don't know why he stayed in the summer in the first place. Like, why did he not go to West Ham? But the thing with this guy is, I mean, admittedly, if West Ham going for him, they got a good chance of getting him. But at the same time, he could have went in the summer. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on there. Again, though, I think he would fit Eddie Howe's style of football really well. An aggressive, attacking-minded team. This guy's got flair. This guy's got creativity. And I think he's better than what we have. So, 100% again, we should go in for him. Another Premier League midfielder I would go for is Bissouma. Now, he played against Newcastle United a couple weeks ago for Brighton. And again, I assume that his legal stuff is sorted now that he's been playing again. But I mean, 100%, this guy's a class football player. He controlled that game at the Emirates. I mean, again, a lot of clubs will be trying to go in for him. So we'll see in the end who does go in for him. But Newcastle United should definitely be one of those ones that are knocking on the door. One of the big ones coming up now, the one in the thumbnail, Philippe Coutinho. I actually think he's a realistic option for Newcastle, and I'll explain why. The thing with Philippe Coutinho is he left Liverpool because he wanted to win the Champions League. He went to Bayern Munich on loan, he did that. So I feel like in football now, he's kind of done everything he wants to do. And there's just not many clubs out there that would want this guy anymore because he's expensive, he's injury prone, and he's getting older now. But with a team like Newcastle United, he will single-handedly be the best football player at this club. So I feel like with not many other options out there, I've got a feeling that we could coax him over because I think Barcelona are screwed this season. So it's like if I stay at Barcelona, I can't believe I'm saying this more ambitious club at the moment. I mean, Barcelona, like I've said, are just done. But again, though, we see that a man that Stevie is willing to spend the money, but I actually think it's a realistic one. I generally could see this one happening if we are willing to spend. Next up, we shall have a look at a couple of centre-halves. You would have heard these two already for Newcastle. I mean, they've popped up so many times. But the first one I would go for is James Tarkowski from Burnley. For me, it's an obvious one. This guy, I mean, let's be honest. Newcastle was bigger than Burnley in every single way. I mean, despite the fact they haven't even won a game this season. Why would you stay at Burnley when a club like Newcastle comes knocking? I mean, you wouldn't. So for me, it's an obvious one to go for. Yes, it's not an amazing sign, you might say, but we've got to be smart, we've got to be patient in terms of some of these players. And again, for a couple of seasons, I think he'd be a top-notch player and he's better than what we have. So, again, for me, an obvious one to go in for. Another Premier League centre-half I would go for is Conor Cody from Wolves. Now, he's had a bit of a dodgy start this season, but Wolves as a whole is picking up quite a lot now. And I mean, again, you look at our centre-halves and the way we play in a football pitch, and you look at a guy like Conor Cody, he is just a better centre-half than what we have. And in terms of Eddie Howe, the way that our line will push up to the halfway line all the time. And we haven't got the pace in our team anymore to kind of deal with these strikers. And Conor Cody is just a faster player than some of ours. So we'll see how things go with these sort of defenders. But our defenders are too slow for the way Eddie Howe plays. So we've got to get new centre-halves and we've got to do it now. It's time to look at some attacking options now. We don't particularly need attacking options with the way we play. But the second Callum Wilson or St. Maxwell gets injured, that's when we're screwed. So yeah, we still need to get some in. But in terms of the first one, Adama Traore, speaking of Wolves, I mean, imagine him and St. Maximin in the same starting 11. I just want that to happen. I don't care how many goals he scored. I just want to see that happen. That would be one of the most disgusting attacks in Premier League history. But yeah, I mean, this guy has just got the muscle. You see that picture there? I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy has got the juice. He's got the strength, he has the pace. If he had the end product, he'd be one of the best in the league. But we're seeing, he's still a progressive player and his end product is improving. So for me, we should definitely try and get him in because, I just want to see that happen. One club I expect to be relegated this season is Watford, and Son should not be in the Championship squad again. He is a top level player. And I feel like if Watford were to get relegated, that guy would be dirt cheap again. Better than what we have on the right hand side. I play St Max on the left, and you have either Traore or you have Saw on the right hand side. In terms of getting the squad dip into the team, I mean, again, he's a no-brainer for me. The money you can pay for that guy, I mean, there's not many better players out there you can get for that amount. In terms of strikers now, this one's a bit of a tricky one because I don't understand this player's mindset. But if he is willing to come to Newcastle United, Edison Cavani, he is still one of the best in the game. I can't believe the ability he has still got for how old he is. Last season, he came to Manchester United as a short-term player, and he's bagged about 11 goals or so. I mean, this guy's ridiculous. You see the goals he scores as well, out 40-yarder against Fulham. But yeah, with Ronaldo at the club, though, he's not going to get game time. And if he still wants first-team football, give him that little wave, give him that little text message, and we'll see if he wants to come over. But he's still got it. He's such a good player. If Cavani doesn't want to come to Newcastle, I've got one more striker option here. Ollie Watkins. Now, the thing with this guy is if Steven Gerrard does well at Aston Villa, I don't see him leaving anytime soon. But if Gerrard comes in, he doesn't perform in the Premier League, then a guy like this we should be all over because Aston Villa have underperformed massively this season. So Jack Grealish, I haven't got anywhere near where they should be. I think I predicted him 6th in the table, nowhere near that. But the thing with these, again, Newcastle United is just a good option for him. They actually went for Callum Wilson first, then went to Ollie Watkins afterwards. I think Ollie Watkins is a better signing, but I think Callum Wilson's a better player. The only problem is he's just injury prone, which is why I think Ollie Watkins would be a better signing. But yeah, again, though, this guy is top level. He's played for England. Get that paper signing, get it done if he wants to come to Newcastle United. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed watching the video. This is my opinions there. We'll see how many of these players come in. We'll see if any of them come in. Again, it's quite hard to tell. A lot of speculate on Newcastle United, but there'll be a second upload on at 5 o'clock tonight. So thank you guys so much. Take care, and yes, I'll see you all then.